Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing the basics of coding. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to code on Roblox. I haven't done a series on coding yet, but today I will, alright? So, today I'm just going to go ahead and go over some of the basics, right? So, yeah, let's get this started. So I'm going to show you how to change the properties of a part actually, okay? Because sometimes people don't really know how to change the properties of a part. I'm going to be like, okay, maybe I should show you. So I'll show you how to change the properties of a part. We're going to go ahead and insert a part here and stuff. And we're going to go through everything step by step. So first thing you're going to be asking, well, how do you change the brick color? It's simple. Now, you're going to go ahead and run a script into server script service, or you can put it in the part. It does not matter. You just drag it in there or whatever, but I'm going to do it in server script service. Alright, and then we're going to start off with the first thing, variables. Alright, so if you don't know what variables are, they are lines of code to shorten another line of code. So, instead of doing in the workspace.part, we don't have to do that, okay? Alright, all we have to do is the local part equals game.workspace.part. And then we can refer to it all the time and get everything we want. So, yeah, that's a variable, alright? And now we're going to define how to do the property. So, brick color. Now, this one's probably the easiest to start off with, but seeing as I scripted, you want to go ahead and do part.brick color. So, if you're referring to a property, you always want to put green. Because if you just do part brick color, it's going to give you a red line means it's wrong, right? So, once you do part.brick color, you want to do part.brick color equals brick color dot new, and you should see this new when you try it. So you should see right here it says new, and it says extracts the brick color from its okay, we're not gonna read that, but after you've done this so far, you are going to want to type in a brick color. So you can just click here and look at all the brick colors, and look right here. You could scroll through all of them and you can see which one you want. So I'm just gonna select a random. Guess we're going to Castle Green. Alright, so we're going to do Castle Green. So I want the brick color to be Castle Green. And then you can press enter. Or, if you want to be kind of extra, then you can just type Pastel Green. But I recommend just doing that if you want. And then, once you run this script, you're going to go and want to click run. Oh wait, first you want to anchor the block. Because if you do not anchor this, then it will fly away. Especially if you have it on Can Collide False. Which Can Collide False is basically, it determines whether physical interactions with other parts are respected. If true, will collide and react to physics to other parts. If false, other parts will pass through instead of collide. So basically it means if Can Collide is true, then it won't go through any other blocks. But if it's false, then it can just fall through the base plate, alright? Like this. I'm not going to use this. Basically like this. If I have anchor and set it to Can Collide False, I didn't set the Can Collide False, my bad, alright? So I'm going to set that Can Collide False there, and watch it just fall through the map. Boom, it fell through the map all the way down. That is because Can Collide False. Now if you want to prevent that, but you want to Can Collide False part, you're going to want to click anchor here, and then you can just go through the part. But I'm going to set it back to Can Collide True, because then that'll make it not go through anything. So now we're going to go ahead and let this script run. We're going to go and click run, and boom, it turns to pastel green. And that is how you change the brick color. So there are multiple colors. If you want to see like all the options, you can just go through all of these. Yes, it's kind of hard going through all of these, but there are some cool colors. And yeah, that is how to change the brick color. Now we're going to get on with how to change cast shadow. Now if you don't know what cast shadow does, this is when that's what it uses. So you see this shadow right here? If I was to turn this off, that shadow just disappears. That basically just shows the shadow. You can change that with a script, yes. Alright, and I don't know if I showed how to do true and false. So we have our variable. Now if we do part.castShadow, then we could do part.castShadow equals true. And when it's true, but this is false. Cast shadow is false, and we can turn it back on. Yeah, you can just play around with this whatsoever. But we're gonna leave that how it is. Alright. That's basically cast shadow. It just turns off and on the shadow of a part. It's the shadow of a part. Now color. This one is the same as brick color almost, except it's through a color wheel. So yeah, you can pick whichever color you want through the color wheel rather than the brick color. If your color is not the brick color, then you can always change it here. It's like if I wanted this color, I could change it here, but I won't really find it like in the brick color. So how do you choose that? Now that's the easy part, alright? We're gonna go ahead and do part.color. And you know, you might be thinking, oh, well, let's do brick color. Well, no, because color and brick color are two different things, alright? Brick color just gets the brick's color of a part. The color is a custom color you want, right? So part.color, we're gonna want to put equals color3.new because color3 means 3 values, HSV or RGB, you could say, whatever. Now we're gonna do color3.new. Same thing as last time, you want to put that new, and then you'll see this thing. Now the thing is, you just want to go through here, but you're gonna see, once you click OK, you see these decimals, and you want to, well, if I want to like save this color or something and memorize it, why not actually memorize 100,000 digits? I don't know, that's exaggeration, right? If you want to fix that and you don't want that, then you can do from RGB. Now this refers to the RGB, red, green, and blue, so you could probably just do 25500, and that'll make it red because R stands for red, G stands for green, and B stands for blue. So if I wanted to make it yellow, I could do 0255 255. You just have to do 255 250, and then you get yellow. Because red and green make yellow. So then you'll have some yellow. If you want permanent blue, that's simple too. Gotta change that to 255, or you could change it to whatever you want. But yeah, and just make sure that it's over 1, because if it's not actually, well, I can see a bit of a blue, but yeah, it depends. You can choose whichever color you want from here. But if you don't want to like type in a color, then that's easy. Once you go from RGB, you just click this color wheel, and then you can scroll through any of it. Now you're wondering, oh, won't I get that stupid decimal thing? The answer is no. You get 8057 255. This is because it's in RGB, so I'll get the same one. I can do color 3. So I'm going to just do color that I have in RGB, and I'll type in the same digits, and look how it mixes up to each other. Boom! And we got the same color right here as you can see. So it's from RGB, red, green, and blue. And that is how you change a color of a part. Now, you could use brick color on some things. You could use brick color, it's easier, but if you want a custom color, then I'd recommend using color. Now we're gonna see how to change the material of a part. Now this one involves something called which is hard to explain, but if you don't want to use that, that's okay, okay? You don't have to use that. You can do part.material equals this. Or you have to put quotations, meaning it is a string, so you can do a string. And then you could say like, I want my material to be neon, man, neon. Yeah, I want mine to be neon. Now, let's go and run that. Boom, it's neon. That works, but it's kind of harder and time because you need to actually go into the part and check all the materials to see which one you want. Alright, so how do I get rid of that and not have to check? Well, that's simple. You will use enum. Now, I'll teach enum in my later videos, like enum dot, all this and stuff. I don't know a lot of this, but I know some stuff in enum. I don't know all of this, but you're gonna want to go to enum.material, and once you type MAM, you should get it, or MA, whatever, and then you press enter. Now, you're gonna want to do another dot, and once you put dot, boom, you see all of them. Now you can choose whichever one you want. Now, a lot of these materials are actually from the terrain, which that's okay. But if you choose air, it's just gonna go invisible, I think. So, see? Oh wait, no. Never mind. Alright, come on. Oh, it just goes to 0. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna use eatem.material.brick. I want a brick, man. Give me a brick. Boom! And we got a brick. We have a brick part. Made of bricks. That is how you choose the material, alright? But if you don't want to use eatem, remember, you can always use that string value if you want, but you'd have to actually type in but it'll work the same way. Now, you're wondering, oh, how about you do reflectance and transparency? What do all of those? Well, I'm pretty sure you might know what reflectance and transparency is. In case you don't, reflectance just shows the reflectance of the part. So if I change this to like 1, it's going to reflect the background and stuff. Now if I was to change the lighting, then everything else will change. See, the part changes, everything. See, that's because it's reflecting all. And we're going to go ahead and set this back to normal, 14.5. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and come back to it. Set this to 0. Now, you can choose to do a script. Yes, you can. And we're going to get into transparency, right? Well, since reflectance is a value, yes, you may be thinking, oh, isn't color a value? Like color 3? Yes, that's a value, but this is a different value, okay? So, the color 3 values and stuff are just values of 3, okay? This one is different, so you can do part.reflectance equals 1. You don't have to do color 3 or anything. So, I don't know. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do 1. There you go. And then you want to run this. Boom! Reflects right off the sky, shining. Oh man, I can see the sky through here. It looks precise. Then it reflects off here to white. There. And that's how you change it. The reflectance. Now, if you wanted to make the part, or you can mess around with the reflectance, but if you have epilepsy, I don't recommend doing it. Whatever, or if you can't handle the bright light, then don't like play around with it. It'll just go around. You're asking, wait, why is it blue or whatever? And that's because its reflectance is super high. It's just reflecting off. You shouldn't set it that high. You should only have it at 1. Shouldn't really go higher than that, otherwise it's just gonna go blue. Only if you have this map. It will change colors, so you just have to name the sky's color. Alright? So now you're probably asking, well, what is transparency? Transparency is the visibility of the card. So you see, I'm gonna make this wider so that I can get a better example. I can't see through this, right? If I change to 1, I can tiny see through this, change that to 0.2, and boom, I can see through the bit, 0.3. Why did I do that? 0.4, I can see through it now, and 0.5 is glass, and I can see through it. Now, if you wanted to make it fully invisible, just set it to 1. You can set it to 1 or higher, but if you wanted it sort of invisible, you can set it to 0.9, which still make it visible. See right here. Still there. But that is transparency. You can mess around with that. Then you can trick players or whatever. Like if you want to make it say, oh, this is walkthrough, you can walk through this, whatever. We're not gonna get into that too much. I'm gonna go and set this back to its normal size. So now we're gonna change the transparency to a script. I just record that transparency. This one, yes, same thing as reflectance. You know, that's crazy. This does the same thing as reflectance. You know, just change it. But instead, if you wanted to do a decimal, you can do 0.5 that, or you can do 0.5. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go and do 0.7. Right? And then boom, it changes to 0.7 transparency. Now, if you wanted to change reflectance from this, it would still work the same. It would just be reflecting. But the part is transparent. So we're gonna go and stop that. Alright. Now, what is all of this down here? The data. We already messed around with the appearance, but what is the data? Now, the data, alright? So here you can change the name. Now you can't change any of these or whatever. because they're set by ROBLOX, right? The mass is dependent on the part's size. So now, if it's bigger, it could be heavier. So if you have this at like 1 star, your mass would be 0.7. So they could just fall on the player's head and nothing would happen. But if you were to make a huge block like this, its mass is 3,000. Okay? That could easily crush the player. Well, let's gotta make this back to normal. Now, we check the base plate's mass. It's just over 4 million, okay? That's because the base plate is at its max size. We're not gonna talk about that. Right. Now, we're gonna focus on the things that are open. Not none of these three. We're gonna focus on name, orientation, appearance, and position. Right? Now, in this script, you might be wondering, oh, well, can I change the name of the part? Yes, you can change the name of the part, but the thing is, once you change that, you're gonna have to refer to it in the script. You can't just say, oh, local part equals game number, just a part that name equals this is that, and then do part. It's not gonna find anything called part. You're gonna have to research its current name. Alright, so we're gonna do part not name equals rename. There we go. And now it's just gonna be rename part, alright? And it is a string value. Right now, in your Explorer, you're gonna wanna go ahead and open that, and boom, it's called rename part. Now, if you're going to add to this code, which you probably can't, because it's already running, I don't know. Yeah, it's already running, so yeah, but yeah, if you were going to refer to this in another script, then it probably wouldn't work because you would have to switch its current name. Any chance I'll change it? No, please. Okay. Now that you did that, we're going to focus on orientation. Now, this is a vector 3 value. If you don't know what vector 3 is, it's almost like color 3, except it's dealing with the part's orientation. Alright, so, vector 3. How do I explain vector 3? The reason it is a vector 3 can be used in stuff like such as the position, orientation, and size. It's basically dealing with the part, alright? So we're gonna go ahead and now, if I wanted to make this middle one, alright? Vector 3 is basically X, Y, Z. So you're gonna see, like when I click this, X, Y, Z, that's vector 3. Alright, because X, Y, Z are the 3 vectors. So now, if we change this to 90, it should, oh, never mind. Let's change this to 23 and boom, it just rotates upwards. As that is the orientation. You could just play around with this all day you want. But let's get serious now. I'm going to set that back to normal. Same with the position. It's also vector 3. We just have to see negative 10 and it's going to go all the way over there. You can undo that. But you're maybe wondering, well, how do you change it involving scripts? Well, so I'm going to go and set this orientation at a random, and then, actually no, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to control do that, and I'm going to do part.orientation equals vector3.new, and then you want to put vector3.new, because remember if you put color3.new, or such as those, it's just going to give you an error, because that's the only class you do. So, I'm going to go and paste in my position. Now, you could paste in my position that I have right now, but you could pick your own, just by moving the part around, like just going to position and just copying it right there. But I'm having my position at what I just had it at, so. I mean orientation, I got not position. So now, its orientation should change. Boom, and it rotated a bit to the left and right, whatsoever, it just, whoop, rotated. And yeah, that is basically orientation. Now if you wanted to change the position, yeah, you want to change the position. Actually, let's take on parents, right? You might be wondering, well, what is parents? What is that? I never heard of that, alright? Well, the parent, you see, the parent is workspace. You know why? That's because this is a child of the workspace. If I was to close this, then you wouldn't see it. I can't show you the game, but look at the parent as I put it into replicate search. If you use replicate search, that's only because it is parent's search. Its parent is what it is in. Right? So you want to change that? Well, you're going to need that for server script service. So we're going to do part.parent equals script.parent. Now script.parent is just referring to server script service, but if you want it to be in the script, you could do that. Just put script. Yes, if you want it to be in the script, then it's going to go to the script. So as you can see, the part should disappear because any parts in server script service are only server script disappear. Yeah, but it's going to disappear because it has to be in the workspace and stuff in order to be visible and functional. Now if we run it, it should automatically go to the part, to the script. Now if we open this, from the script, well then, it's this part, and we put it in the workspace, boom, it's the same part, and we found it. Yep, that's basically parent. Parent just tells you what the part is in, or what it is. Now position, position is basically like orientation, just a bit different. Instead, it's where the part is, so you can do the same thing. Where I'm gonna go and put mine at a random position, probably like over here, something, over here. Alright, position. Now I can copy that and do part.position equals vector3.new. You wanna go ahead and define that again, and then I'm gonna paste my position in. Like I said, you can copy my position or get a different position. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have a position that you actually are comfortable with. So now I'm just gonna Control Z or put my part back, or you can put it somewhere random, but I'm gonna put it back where it was. Now if I run it, it should instantly teleport to the position. So as you can see, I marked this position, and if we look, it's the same position. I go back into the script, boom, same one. Alright? So now that we've got position over with, let's go into the other ones. Now, I'm not going to talk about collision group ID because that's not something you're going to really need to know for now. For now, what you really need to know is anchored and mechanic glide locked. And that's really it, okay? Yes, I'm going to talk about size and shape. Definitely, I'm going to talk about this. Well, shape, I don't know if you want to change it on the script, but if you want to change it, all you gotta do is part that shape equals that shape. Okay. I mean, if you want, you can use like I said, and then you can change it like ball, and then this block to change into a ball. Just like that. That's what does, right? Or you could do the same thing like I showed you with the material, just ball. It should change the ball. There you go. That should, I know we skipped ahead a bit, but that's okay. I'm defining because their size is just the same thing. So I want mine to be a bit bigger, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and copy this size. We'll go ahead and do part.size equals vector3.new. I'm going to define that again for the 35th time. And you're going to place your position, your size in that you want your part. Now I'm going to go and set my part size back to 1. And then when I run this, it should turn big, right? And boom, it turns big. Oh, whoa. That shadow's going crazy. And yeah, that is the size. Now we only have 3 more things to discuss. Alright, massless. That just depends if your part has no mass or not. So, right here, mass, I don't know if that changes. Well, we're not going to focus on that for now. It's not what we need to know. Lock. Lock is something that can be used to actually prevent hackers sometimes. Right? It depends if the hacker actually knows what they're doing. If they don't, you can lock a part. When a player tries to use V-tools, which is a tool, you see I can't click on my part. I can't click on it at all because it is locked, right? Unless I unlock it, then I can't click on it. But I can click on it now because I unlocked it. I like to use the locked when I know I have hackers like going for my game and stuff, because hackers will try to like grab onto stuff and delete stuff, but they can't delete a part if they don't know what the name is, or unless they can click on it, which you can't manipulate a part if it is locked unless you have a switch. Okay? And that's locked. Now, Cancolide and Anchor, I already went over Cancolide actually, so we won't need to be going over that. You could change that within a script too. Remember, it just makes it so a player can't go through a part or it just falls. I'm actually gonna kind of do an example. So you see this? Oops, I already did that. We have a big wall, right? You go and play. Boom, we're playing. Oops. It instantly changed. Sorry, script. Go bye-bye. Part.cancolide equals false. You're gonna make sure this is set to true, yes. Now, you won't be able to walk through this, okay? So, once I join it, I will be able to walk through it, alright? So, remember, Cancolide was true. It's false. And can I walk through it? Yes, I can. And you just jump through the part. Excellent. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how do I make it so they can't walk through a part? Like, it's just a wall. Well, that's simple. See, Cancolide true, is that false? Go and come here, is that true? Now we can go and play it again and see. And as you can see, we cannot go through it because it is Cancolide true. Unless we set that to Cancolide true, you can never go through it. And that is basically all of the basics for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching my video of how the basics in Roblox coding work. Now I try my best to go through all the basics I can. More coming soon. I will show you how to make more stuff. And yeah, stay tuned for my videos. I'm going to be making a lot of videos of coding and stuff. Because yeah, running out of Roblox video ideas. Besides Arsenal and stuff, I'm going to get some new stuff in there. We're going to record some new videos, find out, but I'll keep the channel going for a lot of time. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.